This video was funded by a grant from the Upstate California Creative Corps, a program of the California Arts Council administered by the Nevada County Arts Council. In the winter of 2022-23, Bobby and Laurel Hunsaker came to the Sierra Roots cold weather shelter in Nevada City. Cold, hungry, and strung out on drugs, they were welcomed by Dianne Weichel, the volunteer food and clothing manager and a member of the Sierra Roots Board of Directors. Diane's warm welcome and unconditional acceptance of them without judgment motivated Bobby and Laurel to get clean and sober. Over the next year, on their own initiative, they completed a year-long sobriety program in just 3 months, got full-time jobs at the SBD market in Nevada City, found housing far outside of town, and they triumphantly returned to the cold weather shelter last winter as official Sierra Roots volunteers. Things were really looking up for the couple when in May, their car engine broke down beyond repair. We'll let them and Dianne pick up the story from here.
It was very sad. That was our bread and butter. That was our way to work. That was our way to our appointments and living out where we were.
Not just that, it was something that we set our hearts to do, and we accomplished getting a car.
All by ourselves. We saved up the money.
And something that we worked hard for just got ripped out from underneath us in a matter of seconds.
It was crushing. It was like,
yeah.
What next? What else do you know? Kind of thing,
Yeah. So, who'd we call but our trusty friend?
Our trusty mom, Street.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I got a frantic call from these two, and I was just packing up my car from our Thursday Sierra Roots lunch at Pioneer Park. He said, "Where are you? I'm coming."
That was amazing to me.
And she was there in 5 minutes.
She dropped everything and said, "I'm on my way," and that's what a mom does.
And that's like the Sierra Roots. That's what they do. It's like they've never been like, oh, just call back in an hour. No, it's always been prompt, and they're there. You guys are awesome.
Great.
You guys are freaking awesome.
So what'd you do? What did Dianne do?
She
picked us up, took me to my dentist appointment, and then brought us to get a rental car.
Yeah.
Very good.
And she just is an amazing woman.
Helped us not lose our jobs.
Right.
I mean, that was the number one thing.
And that was her main focus. Her main focus was, you guys are not going to lose your job.
Yeah, she
not
said.
On my watch, is what I said,
That's what she said. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Yeah.
And as you can see, we're still working. So.
Yeah.
And then Alice gave you a car?
Yeah, I had him in a rental car for a week, frantically looking for a car, and we talked about a fundraiser for them to buy them a car. And Alice Johnson, who runs our cold weather shelter during the winter months, has 2 cars, and she had a very old Honda that's mechanically sound, and she gave it to these two to use until we could find them a car. So they've been able to get to work, back and forth to work, do their errands, get to their appointments, all that kind of stuff.
I think it's important to note that during all of this time that we've been with Sierra Roots, we've developed not only a friendship, but a family love, and a trust and bond. And it was pretty risky for Alice to loan us her car, not knowing us personally, but knowing of what we've done.
It puts a lot of trust in, because things happen, accidents happen every day.
Yeah.
Cars break down every day, as you know with us. Just anything can happen. And Alice was more than willing to put herself out and her other vehicle out just to help us.
Her love
and it's
not just hers,
full of gratitude.
Not just hers, but Keith's also, her husband. Yeah. He was willing to take a risk with us, and
so
I appreciate that more than words can even express. Like the love, and it's overwhelming.
So
don't start crying on me.
Yeah. So where are we at with the fundraiser right now?
We're doing really well. I came here today to tell you guys I've been working my hiney off. I've been on CarMax. I have been on Marketplace. Friends of friends, spreading the word. All the volunteers know. Trying to find you a car. And like I said, I'm not settling for you guys because you deserve better
We
than
appreciate that.
a junker. And you know we've taken a couple of them to
We have.
Boltz
And
Brothers,
there's
who
been
has
a
been
few that have-
extremely gracious in doing it for nothing.
And both
I
brothers
didn't
are
tell you this, but I've been bringing them fresh homemade cookies, so they're going to keep doing this for a while.
And you know, like you were saying with the fundraiser, we also have
Yes.
money saved.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
we've held
Plus
on
the,
to.
the cash that we gave you, because
Absolutely.
certain people gave outside of the fundraiser.
You know,
Yep.
and our work as well has chipped in.
So I just want to apologize
No apology necessary.
because I have lied to you. I have deceived you. And I am so sorry, and I hope you forgive me.
We
For
forgive.
what?
For what? Wait a minute, hold on.
She has something for you.
You see this? That's a 2016 Honda and it's paid for except for the money that we gave you. We had a very generous guy make up the difference and pay all the DMV fees and everything. So it's
Are
yours.
you kidding?
No, I'm not. Don't cry.
Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't even
Well,
know.
go look at it. So
I
Okay.
cannot believe this just happened.
Me neither. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. You know, stuff
Thank
like
you.
this makes me want to.
This doesn't happen.
It just makes me want to do so much better.
Check.
Like,
did I make your day?
you made our year. I mean, I'm
See, so now you're complete. You have a car. You have an apartment.
and we have
You had a
insurance
job.
at the ready.
We have
So,
we have insurance.
you know, words like can't even express. Like right now, I'm so full of gratitude.
I know you are. That's why we did.
Like,
You guys are amazing.
We're two very
you know,
special
with
people. who
hard
have-
work,
I
it
know.
does. It pays off. And like if I can do it, anyone can.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Awesome.
You guys are awesome. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just enjoy. Know that you've earned this in so many ways. Are you okay with the Honda CRV?
I am okay with that.
That's what she
I've been
she fell in
eyeballing
love
those.
with ours, and it was a little older, and that's all she wanted to look for.
When all of this settles and I realize what just happened, you said me.
I have deceived you.
Yeah.
You deceived.
You did it.
I don't
you,
lie often, and I
you
don't lie
finally
well.
Did it.
You
finally
did a
it.
well
Okay,
job.
good. Because I know he
no
was
clue.
worried when I told him I needed to talk to him.
Yeah, and I'm like, so if this is about a car, I'd rather us both, because I thought, because you were saying you had more options, and
Yeah.
so I thought that's what this was about.
bought this
had
on Monday.
no
He is hard to surprise.
I know.
And so
because I'll
You
poke, I'll do
pulling
little
this
diggings.
off?
Yeah, you did, you got
this is amazing.
Yeah.
because I am
I
very
didn't
hard
even
to
know.
surprise.
I
Are
didn't.
you sure?
I
No,
promise.
she knew. Either one of you knew.
I had no
That's
clue.
why we wanted her here, is to be part of this.
And then I
Oh,
even
yeah.
saw Alice yesterday. Did Alice know?
Alice knows
Oh,
now.
she didn't say
But,
anything
and
either.
I talked to her, and she says, hopefully by this weekend she'll have a clean car back.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
no. So
we already took it to the
I-
car wash.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash it again and then vacuum all the
Vacuum
pine
it out.
needles and stuff
Yeah.
out. So as long as she's
And
okay with me
she's
having it
fine.
another day or two,
She's fine.
Okay.
I already talked to her. She knows.
okay,
I
and I'll
sent her
make sure
pictures.
I'll
You
pull
did?
it, put it
Yeah.
back on a full tank because it was
Ooh,
on a
that
full tank when we got
ornery
it.
lady. She said, "Oh, I feel something coming soon.
Yeah,
I just
that's
feel
all
it.
she would say. She's all you guys are.
You guys, it'll happen."
And it
Oh,
did.
you guys.
It did.
Woohoo!
I'm driving it. Oh, snap.
We wish to sincerely thank the more than 50 kind and generous souls, including 2 angel donors, who contributed money to buy Bobby and Laurel a car so they can continue their recovery from homelessness and drug addiction to becoming productive members of society. It gives us great joy and gratitude to know we live in a community that cares about each other.